Hey everybody, it's Curtis, exhibits buyer for Ripley's Believe It or Not, and today I'd like to start off with a question. How many of you have broken a bone? Better yet, how many of you have broken a femur? Now, for those of you who don't know, the femur is actually the strongest and longest bone in the human body. Its average length is about 19 inches long, give or take, but it can support about 30 times the weight of your average male. So if you weigh 180 pounds, that's about 5,400 pounds of strength this bone can take before it breaks. Now, I asked specifically about a femur because what I want to show you is not this femur. This is what a standard male femur looks like. But what I would like to show you is this femur. This femur is approximately 2,000 years old, which puts it about 114 BC as the year. Comes from Peru. It's a Peruvian femur, and as you can tell, there is a pretty serious break right there in the middle. So to experts' best knowledge, this was actually a compound fracture, which means it would have been a complete break. It would probably come through the skin. For those of you who've broken a bone, you know the process that goes into it, what you need to do in order to make sure that something like this doesn't happen. So I want you to imagine 2,000 years ago, you broke your femur, and this was how it healed. Now, the even more amazing thing about this is not only is it a break, but because of this massive bone here in the middle, you know it actually healed. The person survived this. He lived, and this is how it healed. Could you imagine walking around the rest of your life when your femur is supposed to, you know, look like a standard male femur or a standard femur, and that's what's inside your leg? Man, I honestly could not imagine that. This is, like I said, about 2,000 years old, from Peru. It was brought over in the 1950s by a doctor who came over here. He collected these. He brought this collection over. It's passed through individual hands and has only been up for auction once in 2004. We acquired it from a private seller, and this is definitely one that we're keeping for the collection. It's not going anywhere. When you really start thinking about living the rest of your life walking around with this chunk of bone, it just starts to get, it's just a crazy thought. I hope you guys enjoy this. This is just one of those I can't even imagine type of exhibits. Hope you guys enjoyed. Look forward to next time.